Я рада приветствовать вас на своем канале. Меня зовут Freija, и сегодня у нас с вами новая ФМВ игра. Игра с реальными актерами, где нужно выбирать, и от выбора зависит то, чем же закончится история. Это игра, по-моему, от разработчиков комплекса под названием Who Pressed Mute on Uncle Marcus? Кто нажал mute по отношению к дяде Маркусу? Как-то так. В общем, у меня такое настроение не очень, потому что сегодня я должна была записать последнюю финальную серию по Chrono Cross, 39-ю, по-моему. И на этом игру должны были закончить с вами, но во время записи игры выскочила какая-то ошибка, после чего игру я теперь загрузить не могу. Он пишет, что поврежден слот карты памяти 1.2. Я не могу ни сохранить игру, ни загрузить игру. Короче, вообще ничего не могу. И самое обидное то, что это финал игры, и то, что это лицензионная игра, за которую я отдала деньги, не маленькие деньги. Вот. И прикол в том, что игра-то была портирована еще с PlayStation 1. Это игра 99-го года, Sony PlayStation 1. И они портировали игру с той же ошибкой, которая была на PlayStation 1. В общем, я написала в поддержку Square Enix, написала в этом, в обсуждениях, закрепленных самим разработчиком в Steam. Посмотрим, что они мне ответят. Ну, короче, я вообще расстроена. Просто финал. Я победила 3 боссов из 5 финальных, когда записывала, и все похерилось. Короче, обидно то, что я вообще теперь не могу в эту игру играть. Даже я не могу новую игру начать. То есть мне игра не дают сохранить вообще, не загрузить ничего. То есть ладно, если бы это был PlayStation 1, да, там просто поменяла карту памяти и начал игру по новой играешь. А здесь-то нет карты памяти, здесь компьютер, блин, все сейвы летят в одну папку. Я уже играла с этими сейвами, и переустанавливала игру, и отключала эту облачную синхронизацию со Steam. Что только, короче, не делала. И настройки меняла. Ничего не помогло. В общем, я в расстроенных чувствах. Ладно. Долгие вступления, горькие слезы, там, да, как оно там говорится. Давайте с вами посмотрим. Режим стрима. Режим стрима. Мы с вами не на стриме, но мы с вами записываем. Он выключен. Включить можно. Язык будет русский. Субтитры включены. Я читать не буду. Буду читать про себя, так что вы читаете сами. Черный, желтый, зеленый, голубой. Я не знаю, какой цвет будет лучше виден. Желтый, наверное. Белый, может быть, даже будет сливаться, а желтый, мне кажется, будет норм. А хотя тут фон для субтитров черный. Тогда оставляем белый. Размер субтитров средний, язык русский есть. Субтитры включены. Яркость, громкость все стоит. Но я думаю, музыка, в принципе, норм играет, так что хорошо. Ну, окей. Поменяли. Давайте начинать новую игру. Следующий материал содержит обсуждение изображения крови, насилия и самоубийства, может не подходить для младшей аудитории. Рекомендуется проявить осторожность. Детишки до 18 лет бросят экраны. Я
Hi,
предупредила.
Mum. I'm not going to make the virtual quiz tonight. Yes, I know it's your birthday and we do it every year. And I realise that it starts in a couple of seconds. Yes, I'm an adult now and I make my own choices. And I shouldn't be petrified of telling my mum how I really feel.
Мама не послушала. Так, мы же не забываем, что нужно быстро реагировать. Входящий из видеозвонок дядя Маркуса. А его кто-то замутит. Ну-ка.
Hi, Uncle Marcus. I didn't expect to hear from you.
Hey, kid.
Listen, I'm really sorry that I missed you at the family meeting last week. Work had this big case, and I tried to tell them that it was my last chance to see you.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand.
I know, but I really wanted to see you before you went back to LA. I've not seen you in so long.
I'm sorry, too. More than you can possibly believe.
What's up? Did something happen at the meeting? I mean, other than the We Hate Marcus Club shouting at you about how they could run the business better than you.
Yeah. Something did happen, and that's why I needed to talk to you, Abby. I need your help.
Yeah, of course. Anything, you know that. What do you want me to do?
I need you to investigate a murder.
Oh, this is a
Кто-то умер на встрече?
prank, right?
I wish.
Murder? Who's been killed?
Меня?
Me.
What? I don't understand.
I've been poisoned. Abby, I'm dying. And it was someone at the family meeting.
The
Простите,
family?
ключи достижения.
No. No.
My doctors have confirmed it. It's the only possible time it could have happened. Someone who was at the family meeting poisoned me. I don't know who, and I don't know how.
А что ты ел, пил, рассказывай.
But they did.
But can't they
Трогал.
treat you? Can't they?
They don't know what the poison was. They're working on it, but they can't start treating me until they know.
Well, there must be something that they can do.
I did a lot of hard living in the 80s, kiddo. My body ain't what it used to be. And if they were to treat me with the wrong thing, that could kill me.
Она к доктору Хаусу.
Sorry.
Знает, как лечить.
How long?
How long have I got? They say it's hours.
This can't be real.
That's why I need your help.
У него здоровье
I need you to
отнимается.
find out who did this tonight.
Me? No, I can't.
То есть мне нужно будет связываться со всеми из того семейного ужина и общаться
Everyone's
с ними,
gonna
да?
be there, Abby.
Ой.
You need to question them. Find out who in the family wants me dead.
What
Да
if,
не все,
what
мне
if they
кажется.
find out what I'm doing? What will they think?
Abby, I'm dying. Who cares what they think?
Действительно. Эбби, алло.
Let me ask you a question, kid. Why are you working in law?
Because Mum, the family, they decided that that's what I should do.
Exactly. And if you weren't part of this fucked up
Ненавижу
family,
такое, когда
and you
кто-то
weren't still
решает.
looking for their approval, what would you be doing?
You know what?
Yeah, I know what. I just want you to say it again to make sure you haven't forgotten.
I want to design games.
So you need to shake them off, Abby. This whole rotten family, like I did.
Потом меня
I
отравит
didn't shake them
ее.
off too well if one of them's trying to kill you.
You got a point there, kiddo.
Oh, shit. Mum's calling me.
Don't answer it.
Не отвечай.
Come on, Abby. Ignore her, please.
Да ладно, я не буду
She
отвечать.
knows how to leave a message.
Я написала фу. Фу.
See? Was that so hard?
That felt weird.
А вдруг
your
я у нее
mom
что-то
gave me a
узнала.
big pitch at the meeting. Told me that I should be selling my share to the rest of the family. I told her dad left me the business, and they would get my share only when they pried it from my cold, dead hands. I just kind of thought they'd wait a few years.
They would never.
You don't know that, Abby.
Один
but
доказательств.
I've been
Ноль,
having
блин.
a lot of research done
Это
recently
было
for my
нажатие,
autobiography,
отслеживайте.
and this family.
Сейчас, подождите. Тетя Джун. Вы сможете войти, когда соберете достаточное количество доказательств. Ага. Вот они все ублюдки. Тетя Джун и еще какие-то козлы, смотрите. А где мамка? Вот это мамка или вот это? Нет, это слишком стара. Вот это, наверное. Это кто, сеструха? Угу. Ни хрена у нас пока никаких доказательств. Ладно. Уже понял я.
Well, I should really get to the quiz before Mum kills me. That wasn't meant to be a joke.
I know. You can do this. I believe in you, Abby. You know them. You know what makes them tick, right? Use that to your advantage.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I
Значит,
am
умрет.
betting my life on that not happening.
Блин.
Okay, I'll try.
I'll be here, listening. And I'll help as much as I can. Remember, Abby. Find the poison. Find the proof. Find the killer.
Письмо от мамы ждем, мы ждем. Это все само происходит. Я вообще в этом не участвую. Это вот сейчас встреча
I
будет.
just don't understand why there always has to be this big song and dance about Flick's birthday.
This isn't just about me, June. It's about us, the family, spending quality time together.
Сейчас, подождите. Я же записываю. Все хорошо. Проверяю просто, чтобы все было. Они какую-то флик там играют.
And I'm sorry we don't do the same thing on your birthday. Not sure anyone really remembers when it is.
Hi.
Oh, Abby. Is that the big entrance you made us sit around for?
Sorry, Mum.
Right. now we're all here together, is there something everyone would like to say to me?
Кстати, к слову, игра разрабатывалась и снималась одновременно, по-моему, в 2 городах, в Нью-Йорке, ой, в Лос-Анджелесе, еще где-то, не помню где, во время локдауна. Поэтому это все типа по видеосвязи происходит, потому что был локдаун в то время.
Considering what day it is.
Well, we're all here, aren't we? What
Винишка.
more do you want? A bloody parade? Want me to pull some fireworks
Где-то
out of
тут.
my arsehole?
I thought you'd be thanking me, June. Perfect excuse for a drink. What's your reason every other day of the week?
You girls are as bad as each other.
Pull your
Бабуля,
camera
опусти.
down.
Повыше. Нет.
Perfect, mummy.
I think we should all sing Mum Happy Birthday.
Oh, Lottie, don't be so crass. Happy birthday's so bloody depressing. I don't even like the phrase. Do you know what they say in the Basque region? Zorianak Zuri. Isn't that delightful?
Can everyone hear me? Great.
Ой, чувак из
Now
комплекса.
listen, I actually think that birthdays are a really good time to do a little bit of a privilege audit, you know? Really take a look.
And
Ты
that's
дура,
why they
зафига ты его
invented the
замутила.
mute
Она прям
button.
как...
So, where's Bradley the bedroom?
Кто-то еще не подключился. Вот. Мамка
Bradley,
грудь
Her
снимает.
Royal Highness Auntie Felicity requests your presence.
А, щас он
so do you want to
подключится.
get your
Понял.
pallid features in front of a webcam?
Что написано?
Nice of you to dress up for
Так
the
это ж...
occasion, Bradley. So don't you want to wish your auntie Zorianak Zuri?
I don't know what that is, but I mean, if this is about your birthday,
If you say one syllable about birthdays just being a day closer to death, I will mute you like I muted your brother.
yeah, but that's what birthdays are, though. Signpost pointing towards the grave, you know.
Let's get on with the quiz.
О,
For a week,
Господи.
you all.
Hasn't anyone got something nice to say?
Happy birthday, Mum.
What? Oh, Abby.
А ты тут
Completely
еще, да?
forgotten you were there. Anyway, now down to the first order of business. Whose turn is it to ask the first round of questions?
Так, мой, наверное. Я сейчас задам вопрос, кто пытался убить дядю
Well,
Онкла.
fine. Well, we'll
Онкла,
have to
как
pick
его.
someone. Who hasn't done one recently?
Me.
Not you.
Abby, come talk to me a second.
Так.
Boy, they can't even pretend to like each other for 5 minutes, can they?
I really don't think I could do this.
Look, it's only asking questions. You know them. You just need to figure out how to get them talking. All right, and start simple. Just go back in there and see if you can figure out whose round is first. It's just like gathering evidence. Just give it a shot.
Мамка первая начнет, она там самая
Окей.
задавала.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? This part of East Africa, it's amazing, but 4G isn't a strong point.
Тут трясется, дурачок. Ты думаешь,
All
совсем
I'm
что
saying
ли
is
мы
I might
дурные?
cut in and out.
Well, I'm not going first. It's my birthday.
Your mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now.
Я
I
уже
think your
поняла.
best chance of success is probably speaking with Lottie, Toby. Or if you're feeling brave enough, Auntie June.
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first.
No.
Well, how about nobody goes first, and then we can all just fuck off to bed?
Давайте с Тоби начнем.
Hi, Toby.
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak up, Abs. Traffic in these war-torn places is gonna be pretty heavy. But you know me, I'll do anything for a good cause.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Abs, you're gonna have to
А он
repeat
был во
that.
время всего этого?
No, I was just
Oh,
saying.
Matt, this traffic is crazy.
Well, thanks for still coming to the quiz.
Я
I'm
помню,
sure
тупой.
Mum really appreciates it.
You know, most people ask about why I'm here, Abby. What are you doing in a van in the middle of war-torn Africa, Tobes? What amazing causes are you risking your life for now? You know, just the good of the planet? Giving my fellow humans a
Он
chance
какой-то
at a better
дурик.
life?
Нет.
Well, aren't there militias swarming through that jungle? Yes. But it's a risk I've got to take.
А
I mean,
вдруг
if
он
I don't
какую-то
do
заразу
this,
привез оттуда?
who will?
Или он после этого
yourself?
только уехал туда?
Shut up, Abby. You're nice and comfy there on your throne of privilege. Don't worry about the rest of the world. I mean, when was the last time you did anything to help someone else?
Прямо сейчас
To
делаю.
give without the hope of receiving, just because it's the right thing to do.
Well, last week I donated to an appeal for a little dog that needed
Ой, я не тут нажал, извините.
an operation on its foot.
I'm talking about real change here, Abby. Real causes, not limping bloody Labradors.
Охренел, что ли,
Well, it
козел?
was a bulldog, actually.
Козлё. Во козлё. Понятно.
What did I do wrong?
Listen, the guy's a
Да он
complete
полный,
jerk.
да,
You
я
just
вижу.
need to find a different way to talk to him. Don't
Ну, он
worry
там
about it
наговорил
now,
по
and let's just
поводу,
get back to
почему ты не
business.
спросил, что я там в фургоне, что я делаю в стране, охваченной войной, тыры-пыры.
No, it's not that complicated, all right? You just have to compare which kind of
Там
wound
трясет,
bleeds
понимаю,
faster.
он же просто стоит на
Alright,
месте.
like a 50-50 chance. You know, you're gonna get some right accidentally.
I don't mind going first. We'd have to do Bradley's weird thing.
Just hurry up, Lottie.
Да что они хотят вообще? я не понимаю.
It's just, I haven't actually thought of anything yet.
Then think of something.
Okay.
А это в Cold Old Black вот этот вот
Ooh, I know.
вышло,
I'm doing
которое у
like a
меня
little
что-то не пошла, я ее вернула, а
inside
потом она
body
пошла.
promotion on Insta.
Но я ее не
A little
записала.
treat
Но я в нее
for
не
the
играла.
Lob Squad.
What in Christ's name is the
Подарок.
Lob Squad?
It's what my Insta fans call themselves. It's good, right? I came up with it.
I assume morons was already taken.
Anyway, I was thinking I might do a little quiz for my fans on there, so we can try that.
We don't know anything about your fans, Lottie, or care.
That's okay. The questions are about me, and you guys know me, right? Everyone pick your teams, please.
Да ну вас
Toby,
нахрен,
do you
я
want
не
to team up
хочу.
with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to.
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you
Shut up.
want?
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Вы колоблучник.
Teams?
Yeah, I
И с кем мне? С бабкой, с
I just
теткой?
need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Ab.
А с кем мне тут
What the
тусить?
hell is this quiz?
Я еще не понимаю.
Chaos.
You play the whole thing
У
in
меня аж
teams?
задергалось всё.
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. Probably some doomed attempt to make things fair or avoid another fight. You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Дядька прикольно играет, кстати, мне нравится.
I've been better. You better go pick a
Он
team.
в офисе снимался или в каком-то сериале, вроде бы я читала.
Oh,
Но я не
I'm not
смотрела офис.
starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Тетка прикольная, на самом деле. Мне кажется, с ней норм затусить будет.
Girls, behave
Ой, это
yourselves.
камеру
What
поправить.
would your father say if he saw you like
Там
this?
тетку зовут.
Why do you have to bring
Тетя...
Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking to us like
Тетя
we're
Джун.
children.
Она, наверное, вообще
Джун
глупенькая. Давайте с
started
Джун,
it.
мне кажется. С ней будет норм.
Okay, ready? Question 1. Grime legend Capsy recently described my debut track as sick, but what is the track called? Or is that too easy? No, I think it's okay. Let's start easy and see how we go.
Я же знаю, какой...
Oh, I completely zoned out of that. What was the question?
What
Ну,
is
сюда.
Lottie's song called?
Songs from a strangulated
Кошки.
cat. Ballad of a teenage narcissist. Ho. Actually, I do know what it's called. She's rammed it down our throats enough times.
Я не
It's
знаю.
called Vibing It. What does that even mean? A
Отдыхаем, типа.
massage chair. Or a sex toy.
Что объясни, а то.
Well, a vibe is like a sort of a feeling.
Patronize me.
Sorry,
Это вот ты
thought that was
старая,
the
не
question.
понимаешь. Какая-нибудь
My first
тетка в
track is
курсе.
called Vibing It. Not a single wrong answer there. Clearly a lot of fans on the floor tonight.
Your sister, Abigail, is an asshole. Who
does she get it from?
Question 2. Capsy loved my track so much he had me guest on his latest song. What's it called?
That's something foreign, isn't it?
Я вообще
The
хз,
word
что это.
Asian. Just put that down before we run out of time. Asian. That's good enough.
Аригато? Я не знаю, пусть будет.
I'm pretty sure it's arigato.
Well, what the hell is that?
Thank
Да не-
you in Japanese.
That's Asian. I said
да.
Asian. Japan's Asian, isn't it?
Ну да. Пока ничего не понятно, как нам это поможет
the
узнать,
answer
убийца
is
она или нет.
Arigato.
Christ, what a little rubbish.
Дебильная игра
Give me a
вообще.
minute. I need to think of
Что за
question 3.
бред?
What she had been at the meeting? Just to
Да
see
что
the
за у
look
нее
on your
спросить,
face.
пока она...
What do you mean?
Oh, didn't your precious Uncle Marcus tell you?
What?
He burnt his hand. Poor lamb.
Вот она говорит. Так.
I burnt his hand. Accidentally, but I rather wish I'd thought of it.
What happened?
Well, I had a little stumble and I knocked one of my candles, which landed on Marcus. And straight away, his jumper just woof, up in flames. Now, quality clothing does not burn like that. So it just goes to show, doesn't matter how much money that man makes, he will never not be a cheapskate Titus.
Так, у него какая-то
Toby
зависть
claims
есть.
he was just trying to douse the flames, so he threw his drink.
Она какая-то долбанутая, мне кажется, ей вообще похеру.
So then your mother threw her drink on him as well, which did put out the fire, which was kind of a shame. But Marcus started wailing like a girl about his hand. He was in agony. So Lottie ran in with a wet rag and started rubbing it all over his burns. It was hilarious. So then your Nana got involved and started bandaging his hand, and then Bradley came in with some painkillers, and the fun was
Ты стояла и пила кофе, вино, да?
which was sort of sad. But, you know, if it had been just me, I'd have left him to it. But he did look like he'd been
Но она
dragged
не
through a
убийца,
hedge
не.
backwards and forwards again. It's all really rather wonderful.
Question 3. According to a recent poll from my fans,
Слишком
what
просто
is my
было, мне
greatest
кажется.
strength?
Oh, right. Now, so
Дядьки
this
Маркуса
is the
там
bit
уже
when she
здоровье.
starts bragging about her singing voice, isn't it?
Actually, I think Lottie might think greatest strength means something else.
Like what?
I think she means her eyebrows.
I mean, why are we even playing along with this? These aren't questions. She's just manipulating us into giving her praise and compliments. It is pathetic.
Да пофиг.
Yeah, forget what I said. Let's go with her singing voice.
Похер, давайте. Надо в доверие к тетке войти. Если мы неправильно ответим,
The
так...
answer is obviously my eyebrows. I get messages like every day asking me to do an eyebrow tutorial, but like, why would I give away all my secrets?
How am I related to such an idiot?
I mean, yeah, Lottie can
I
sometimes.
wasn't talking about Lottie.
Okay, so question 4. How many times has Dad taken me to Dubai?
Oh, Christ. That waste of space. Honestly, you should have seen him run for the hills the second Lottie was born. Couldn't see him for dust. Now it's one holiday a year and he thinks he's best daddy in the world. Still, I suppose most affair babies are just forgotten about, aren't they? So, should give him a tiny bit of credit for that. But you're bloody glad he's not your dad, aren't you?
I guess.
Oh, come along, Abigail. It is very sad that your daddy died, but it's been years now. But I just had to get over it when my daddy died. No moping about for me. And do you know the answer to this or not?
I can work it out.
Can you now?
Yeah, Lottie went to Dubai for the first time for her 6th birthday. I remember it because she was really scared, so I made her this lucky charm necklace to wear on the plane for good luck. Anyway, my point is that if she first went to Dubai for her 6th birthday, she's been doing the same thing every year since. Lottie's now 19. With a simple bit of maths.
13. Put that down.
Well, I was going to say 14.
Yes, well, you're not exactly Carol Vorderman, are you? So just put the answer in.
2,14.
I'm sorry, but the answer is definitely 14.
12, нет?
What are you doing?
Печатаю.
So the answer is 14 times. Oh, I love it so much.
Выкарала.
Well, I'd say well done, but I think we both know that was more luck than judgment.
Right, that's all the questions I've got. Someone else can go now.
only done 4 questions.
Ну да, 4.
Thanks.
А потом, когда до
I'm
меня
never
дойдет.
teaming up with that freak again.
I was only trying to make conversation.
Have you told Mum about your latest purchase? Huh? He's bought a gun, Mum. Literally the very gun that was used to murder that famous astronaut.
It's not the exact gun, it's the same make of gun, right? There's a difference.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. If I have to listen to you bickering anymore, I'm going to come up to Bradley's room and blow my own brains out.
Дядь, тут беда. У тебя здоровье
Speaking with
уменьшилось.
your Auntie June is like trying to charm a rattlesnake.
Ну,
I
это
think
было
we got some
весело.
useful stuff. I also have some new... Oh!
Еще хуже. Хреново, хреново.
News that could really help us. The doctors have managed to narrow the poison
Ну-ка.
down to 3
3.
possibilities. So let's check out everything that we have so far.
Давай. Возможные яды. Полоний. Талий. Диметилтур. Ртуть. Диметилртуть. Охренеть. Отлично. Раунд 1. 0 раскрыто. Зашибись, мы поиграли с тетей. Вообще ничего не понятно.
Yeah, signal's not great here, guys, so I'd rather do my round.
Короче, не того мы
later.
человека
I can
выбрали.
give it a go, as long as someone explains the rules to me again.
Oh, no. I'll do my round. Let's try and bring some order and civility back to proceedings, shall we? Dare I even say a bit of class?
Какая тетка мерзкая. Я подумала, что это она.
One of the classics.
Gold! Spandau Ballet. 1 point to me.
No, I mean the true classics.
No, true. That's another one. 2 points to me.
I'm talking about Mozart, Bach, Chopin. Actual geniuses.
You don't care about geniuses. You only cared about Spandau Ballet and the saxophone player's tight trousers.
Well, this may come as a shock to you, June, but some people's tastes mature with age.
You're right. And you have aged.
What are we playing?
I shall perform
Или
a
деменция.
recognizable melody, and you must simply tell me the name of the piece, or to make it easier for the slow ones, just tell me the name of the composer.
So we're playing Name That Tune then.
Yes, Mother, if you like.
Fancy being with
Прикиньте,
me,
мамка
June?
There's nothing I'd like
отравила.
more than to repeatedly explain
Ну
what's
вот эта
going
вот
on to a
пожилая, которая с
slightly
деменцией.
senile old woman over a dodgy internet
Может, она
connection. I mean, it's
прикидывается.
one of my favorite things.
Well, I might
Аж в
ask a
интернет
few
как-то вышло.
questions.
Well, come along then. Let's get it over with.
Nimini pimini, nimini pimini. Brrrr, brrrr. Millicent millipede multiplied majestically. Millicent millipede multiplied majestically.
Отслойте. Давайте с Брэдли.
Hey Bradley, how are you?
Он там шарит, может быть, и в ядах.
Who's that on your
Okay.
t-shirt?
Кстати, да, вот это
Never
интересно.
heard of Keith Wilson Keys before.
Should I?
Yeah, he killed 6 people in one weekend.
Он
Medford,
за убийство
Oregon,
отшарит, да?
1997. They called him the Beaver State Cleaver Killer.
Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, him. He's a good one. I didn't realize that they put serial killers on t-shirts.
No,
Мать, ты
he's
отстала
not,
от жизни.
he's not a serial killer. He's a spree killer. And yeah, you can get a lot more than this if you know where to look.
Everyone be
Dark
quiet
Knight.
and listen carefully to the first piece.
Да, ё-моё.
La 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 la.
Я думала, воспроизводить будет.
La 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 la.
Что-то знакомое. Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла. Что-то знакомое. Блин, а кто такой? Я знаю эту мелодию. Бетховен, да. Походу, да. Нет. По-моему, это Бетховен. Что думает Брэдли?
Shall I go with
В шкатулках эта мелодия играет.
I know Beethoven died in a thunderstorm and you can still visit his grave. So,
Well, I'll just go for him then.
Yes, a pretty straightforward one to start. That was the sumptuous
Она
Furalese
мне до сих пор
by
играет
the
под моей шкатулкой.
magnificent
Хотя я уже давно не открыла, может, уже не играет.
La 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 la
Знакомое тоже, я хз. Это что-то очень грозное. Не Бах какой-нибудь, нет?
Wow. Mum really got into that one, didn't she? Yeah, she did. Do you know
Там
it?
дядя Маркус
I
умирает.
don't know the name, but it sounds like one of the ones your mum played the other night. Why do people listen to happy music when they're not even happy? It just makes you feel worse.
Давайте про встречу спросим.
Did you mean Mum played this at the meeting?
I think so.
Я знаю, что ты делаешь.
Abby, what are you doing? You gotta get back to the quiz, Abby. Abby!
You muted me and I wasn't even saying anything. What were you looking at?
Nothing. I'm fine. What were we talking about?
Nothing.
Ты мне написала что-то? Ты же сидишь там за компьютером, что-то чирикает. Я видела.
Mum played this song at the meeting. I mean, how was the meeting?
When everyone was really angry, Lottie was acting strange too. She's got 2 phones now. One of them looked to me like a burner phone. Do you know what that is?
I think so.
It's private. It's untraceable. You know, handy if you're trying to get hold of someone or something.
Лотти, это которая первая нам викторину задавала, да?
I never thought Lottie would choose something like that. It's not the kind of phone that takes photos. Maybe someone gave it to her.
Did you see anything else?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah.
This next piece is so obvious, I considered not doing it. But for some reason, it's been going round in my head. Perhaps this will get it out of my system. La, 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 la.
Да, это ж похоронный марш.
Funeral March. It's Funeral March by Chopin. It's one of my favourites.
All right. Yeah. It's a good one.
Чувак шарит во всей вот этой мрачной теме.
That piece was the incredibly moving Funeral March by Chopin. I already know what I'm doing for my 4th piece, so be quiet. No. Oh, no. The humidity's changed. I can't sing in this. I could sprain something. Let's move on to the next round.
I was surprised you weren't at the meeting. Aren't you Uncle Marcus's biggest cheerleader?
Yeah, no, I really wanted to be there. It was just, there was this thing at work and...
You should have been there. He needed you.
What are you saying?
Everybody else hates him.
Даже
The
ты?
whole family.
А ты?
I mean, my mum spends most of her time thinking about how much she hates him. So after too many drinks, she starts rambling about.
Ну, она его ненавидит, но я думаю, что она его не убивала. Ну, не травила.
Company should have come to her or your mum. At once, when it was really bad, she asked me if I knew how to hire a hitman. She thought maybe I'd know something from the black internet. It's like, she meant dark web, obviously. I asked her why she wanted to know, and she just said she saw it in a film once. And yeah, it was the last time she mentioned it, at least to me.
Bradley, do you know something?
I don't know.
Я не знаю. Может быть.
Bradley, what? Shit.
Козел. С тобой. Так, тетя Джун. Коза, смотри, она спрашивала, где можно найти киллера. Она все-таки, значит, что-то там творила. А почему у меня вот эти не горят, а вот это только она горит? А как мне посмотреть? Tabulation. Вы можете найти, когда соберете достаточное количество. Их просто щелкать надо. У Лотти было 2 телефона. Про нее мы знаем, это пыталась киллера. Про этих мы вообще ничего не знаем. Короче, у нас есть одно доказательство. Ну, в смысле, одно подозрение, одна информация, что у Лотти было 2 телефона, а это спрашивала у Брэдли, где можно нанять киллера. Ага. Ну, с этого мы, конечно, информации поимели больше. Надо с этой потрындеть, как ее Лотти. Вот с ней надо потусить следующей. Потому что она, мне кажется, что-то этот какой-то лось вообще педальный. Ничего с ним не понятно. Сколько он там в своей Африке тусил. Был ли он на встрече, значит, он, получается, был. Но вопрос, был ли он в Африке до встречи. Он мог оттуда что-то привезти. Ладно, понял, давайте.
Fabulous birthday so far, Flig. Do you think we're actually going to finish a single round this evening? uncomfortable silence.
Можно с мамашкой посидеть, конечно. Так, какой-то козел. Может, он со второго телефона пишет? Но нет. Если тебе дорога твоя жизнь, перестань задавать вопросы. Ага, сейчас. Мне недорога моя жизнь, я буду задавать вопросы. Ха.
Jesus Christ, what the hell?
They're on to me.
Who?
The killer. I got an email, anonymous. They
No,
told me to
Abby.
stop or.
Да не,
Oh
ты
my God,
нормально
I
все.
can't do this.
I'm
Уж тебе
afraid
сам
it is
дядька
too late for
шлет,
that.
чтобы
No, I can't, I
посмотреть,
told
как
you.
ты.
Abby!
No, I'm not built for this shit. What are they going to do to me?
Abby, stop! Stop!
Половина уже.
Marcus? Are you okay?
Да, конечно, у него пол хп уже осталось.
Getting worse, Abby.
Видишь,
I've
у
got
него
less
уже
time,
испарено
I
вовсю.
thought. Don't give up on me. You're the only chance I got.
Да я не пройду, это вы что,
Please,
издеваетесь?
Abby. Please.
Okay.
Давай этого... Раунд 100% раскрыт. У Лоти было 2 телефона, у тети Джун спрашивала. Короче, тетки я что-то не разгадала, хотя могла. В первом раунде мы ничего не раскрыли. Короче, мы лохи. Во втором мы на 100% получили все улики возможные. Ага. Окей, понял.
Okay, listen up, guys. My signal seems to have settled down a bit, yeah? So let's do my round now.
Так, давай, вали, я с
Listen,
Лоти
I've
буду.
got a
Или с
pretty
мамкой.
cool new spin on how to...
Everyone get in teams.
Right, yeah, sure, cool. Yeah, let's start there.
Lottie, will you?
Ew, no.
Don't let her talk to you like that, Bradley.
Well, you say worse to him every day. The other day you called him a slug.
That was affectionate. At least my Bradley's not a brainless, stuck-up little moron like Lottie.
I'm not stuck up.
You ever speak to my daughter like that again,
Oh,
and I'll...
Flig, I didn't know you'd suddenly become interested in your children.
Stop. I'll like team up with Bradley, whatever, if it'll save another argument.
Блин, она
Cool,
слетела,
let's just make this
слилась.
clear. You can team up with me, but that does not mean you can talk to me.
Okay.
We're gonna expand some minds here, guys. Hey,
Эти мамку
Auntie
выберем.
Felicity, look, just give me a chance and I might just change your life for the better, yeah?
Toby, the only way...
Мамку звать. Сейчас, тихо. Забыла. А, просто мама. Окей. Логично.
You can make my life better is if you never speak to me ever again.
С мамой Когда прогрузки идут, она подвисает. Но это сейчас будет, конечно, весело.
How's it going, Mum?
How do you think?
Good?
Bad. Very bad. This quiz has been a disaster so far.
Ой, ну
But
какая
I'm getting to
есть.
the end of this round no matter what.
Well, it's just nice to do something on your birthday.
Is it?
Well, none of us would be here if it wasn't for you.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay, listen
Вообще она
up,
зло на
guys.
меня держит,
We're doing
понятно.
what I like to
На
call
всех.
empathy scenarios. It's kind of quiz, kind of a workshop type thing. So I'm going to give you a scenario and you can score points by how well you empathize, okay?
That doesn't make any sense.
Show me the empathy. Okay, first scenario, picture this. Imagine that you're humble people. I know that's a pretty hard ask for some people in this family. So you're humble
That's
people.
totally
You've
true.
lived in the same tiny fishing village your entire lives. And you're facing the twin threats of globalization and climate change.
Is that it?
И что?
I think so.
What's the question?
Remember, guys, we're looking for empathy here. Points for empathy.
Oh, how am I supposed to just conjure up empathy?
I have no idea.
Is it a charades type thing? Are we supposed to act it out?
Yes, Mum, that must be it. You're a genius.
Well, if he wants a performance, I'll give him a performance. But if I humiliate myself and Toby still makes me lose this bloody quiz, empathy. Nodding. Is that empathy? I think so.
You're going to be awesome at this, Mum. You're an amazing actor.
Да с ней
I
это.
know. Although why Toby can't just do a normal bloody round, I don't know. He's been all over the shop recently.
Может, захочется ее разговорить, чтобы она что-то ляпнула.
Yeah, he was off his head at the meeting.
О.
I overheard him talking
Во,
to
во,
himself
во.
in the toilets. You have to do this. You can do this. I mean, it gives me no pleasure to say this at all, but I do worry that he might be hitting the source.
Может, он тоже под какими-то парами был.
Rising sea temperatures mean the fish you see
Блин, дядька там помирает.
further away from the coast into dangerous waters, unsailable waters. Your livelihood is literally abandoning you. How does that make you feel? Come on, really exist as these people.
Fine.
Так ему не ответили ничего, я не понимаю. Он сейчас расплачется? Я тоже так умею.
Oh my god, Mum, are you okay?
Ты поверила, молодец. Нет, это плохо.
Oh no.
Нет, это плохо.
I'm never gonna see fish again. I just hate fossil fuels.
Abby, what on earth are you doing?
Wow, Auntie Felicity,
Yes.
that's actually really patronising. These people are far braver, have far more resilience than you could ever imagine. They would never give up. They would face any danger for their families, for their way of life, yeah? Let's mix things up and bring this a little closer to home.
No. This is supposed to be a quiz, not a fucking TED talk. Either ask a proper question or go snog a tree.
So,
В машине
let
он
me
не
get this
может.
straight. What you're saying is that you lack the basic human decency to understand another person's struggle, yeah?
Shut up, Toby.
There are other people in the world beside you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we here for Hilda the fisherwoman's birthday?
Well, no, but...
Toby, let me stop you there. Is the next thing you're going to say a question? An actual question? The kind of thing you'd get in a quiz?
I've got a different scenario about mating turtles.
No, I'm sorry, Toby, you've had your chance.
I
You're
am
done.
doing a proper...
Мы только одно нашли.
Another disaster. Why do I even bother? I try to do something nice, something selfless for this family.
I know, Mum.
I know, Mum. Is that your total contribution? Christ, Abby. Oh, let me get a word in.
Wait, Mum, I need to tell you something. Something really bad has happened to Uncle Marcus.
I'm not interested.
No, but he's...
The man's a liar, Abby. I always hoped you wouldn't fall for it, and perhaps I should have done something when you were younger, but it wasn't easy for me either. After your father died, I thought, oh, if you want to turn to Uncle Marcus and not me, perhaps I should let you. Either you realise what it was like, or...
Mum, what are you talking about?
You really don't see it, do you? He's paranoid, Abby. Deceitful, always painting himself as the good guy, the victim. A few years ago, he thought a business partner was trying to kill him. He was sent all these threatening emails, anonymous emails. Wouldn't surprise me if Marcus was the one writing them.
What?
He went mad. He bought a gun, he bought a guard dog. It was all bullshit, completely in his head.
No, I don't understand.
It's all an act, Abby. Don't get sucked in.
Меня сейчас тоже ведут письма с угрозами, знаете, как это... Ну, вас всех нафиг.
Kid, we need to talk. Abby, please. Please. If we had more time, I could explain.
You said this was real.
It is real.
How can
Я
I
пока ему
trust
верю.
you? How can I trust anything that you say now?
I'm not paranoid. Some
Вдруг
guy was
реально.
making threats. It wasn't in my head. Oh, okay, so maybe I took the threats a little too seriously, but how was I supposed to know? How was I supposed to know he wasn't going to follow through? How was I supposed to know that? As far as I was concerned, the guy was nuts. And then June got a hold of it, Abby, and the whole thing got twisted. And I don't know why I didn't tell you. I don't know. I didn't want to scare you.
So why are you telling me this time?
This time,
Уж помирает.
Abby.
It just doesn't make any sense. You tell me this story that someone's trying to kill you, and now Now I find out that you've done this before.
This is not the same.
Как он реально умирает. по
Abby,
идее.
I'm fucking dying!
Ужас. Эбби, ты глупенькая. Ну все, ну уже вообще капец. Ну, мы ни хрена не узнали.
Look, Abby, you either trust me or you don't. And if you don't, then this whole thing is done. And you're never gonna know the whole story. Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Abby? Just know this. I'm the only person in this family that would never fucking lie to you. Huh.
I believe you.
You don't know how much I needed to hear that, Abby. Especially with how I'm feeling right now.
Okay. So, listen,
Так
I think
интересно.
I managed to get some useful stuff from Mum. Are you okay?
How many spiders do you see on my hand?
What?
Just answer the question.
I
Ни
don't see any
одного.
spiders.
Fuck. Shit, did you see that?
No,
Там птеродактили. Ха, ворона.
It's gone from my eye.
I can't see anything. There's nothing there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hallucinations have started then.
Новый симптом.
Doc says once I start seeing things, you can count how long I have left in minutes.
Почему там говорил Пилони, Полони? Так, мы 50 что-то еще не выяснили. Это хреновато. Тоби разговаривал сам с собой в туалете. Кто такой Тоби? Мне можно еще раз подсказать? Тоби это вот этот человек, да? Да, разговаривал в туалете сам с собой. Угу. Ладно. Ой.
I better get back in there then.
Ой, там что-то обсуждают.
I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna be able to help you much longer.
Uncle Mark.
А в тряпке уже была кровь?
What is it?
I'm out of time. No use pandering to their egos anymore, kid. I won't be around long enough. If you want to save me, you gotta find the truth.
Мы плохо идем, мы уже не узнаем никакой правды вообще. Мы только 3 доказательства нашли, это мало. А он вообще отключился, я правильно понимаю?
I guess this is it.
Absolutely
Нет.
not.
I'm telling you, I can do it.
This quiz has been enough of a disaster so far.
Oh, let your sister have a go.
It'll be chaos. Look at her.
She's just had a couple of drinks. No harm in that.
A couple of drinks. She's had a cellar full.
Look, nobody has anything ready, but I do. I have questions, lots and lots of questions.
Дайте я с Лотти потрындю.
Oh, I
А
just
это
know
уже
I'm going to
хочет.
regret this.
А, я
You are
поломанная.
going
Мне
to
придется
play
с этой теткой
nicely,
еще.
aren't you, June?
Of course I am. I always play nicely. I'm a delight.
А, давайте еще раз с Тоби. Мы у него ничего не выяснили.
Hi, Toby.
What was that?
Me?
No, I thought I heard something outside the van.
Так ты ж едешь.
You can't be too careful with these militias.
No. Of course not.
Okay, everybody, respectfully shut up and listen to me. Question 1. How many times did Toby tell the school counsellor that I was neglecting him?
Oh, God, here we
So
go.
that we'd be forced into another family therapy session and he could get to see his dickhead father.
I know this sounds bad, but I only had the idea after she actually neglected me. I told the counsellor that Mum forgot to cook me tea because she was so drunk, which was the truth. And he organised the first session. I mean, if she'd just let me see Dad in the first place, I wouldn't have had to lie about the rest.
What happened to Uncle Marcus at the meeting? Just tell me everything.
Why are you asking me? Ask your sister. She was the only one I saw alone with him, okay? She was putting something in his hand. I don't know what, but he looked pretty uncomfortable.
So, for those of you that venture to answer, the correct answer is 6 times. All because I wouldn't let him see the man who cheated on me, who cheated on us for 7 years.
She's really gone over the edge.
Question 2. How many of my boyfriends has Felicity stolen? Now, I'm going to make it easier for you. Let's just count the ones while we were at school.
Jesus! Our mums are a nightmare, aren't they, Abs? I mean, that's why I'm so glad I had my dad. You know, he helped balance me out. He gave me my moral compass.
Wasn't he done for tax fraud?
Everyone makes mistakes, Abby. Dad was always there for me when I really needed him. You know, apart from that 18 months, of course. But he was better than a lot of dads I can think of.
Well, some of you clearly think very highly of Flick and rather less of me. Well, let me tell you, I had oodles of boyfriends. Felicity was just scavenging my scraps, but there were plenty of scraps to scavenge. You got to think.
Мне кажется, надавлю и спугнет его.
Better than a lot of dads. What are you trying to say?
Mum's told me all about your dad, Abby. You know, he wasn't exactly father of the year, was he? You know, all the business trips, all the nights working late. I mean, which birthday did he miss again? Sorry, which birthdays?
It was 5.
What?
My mum stole your mum's boyfriend 5 times. Just one of the stories my mum's told me. Heard a lot about your dad too.
Okay. All right, sorry, Abs. Look, let's just chill out before one of us says something we'll regret, yeah?
Abby, I need you.
What is it? What's the matter?
Time's up. Doc says if I take the right antidote now, I might just make it. I can't trust my brain right now, kiddo. I need you to pick one. It's okay, Abby. Whatever happens, happens. Just choose.
Стоп, подождите. Уже надо какие-то лекарства. Мы вообще ничего не вычислили. У нее было 2 телефона. Она передала что-то дяде Маркусу. Это пыталась узнать, чего, как. Это разговаривал сам с собой. Что вызывает галлюцинации? Кстати, если он разговаривал сам с собой в туалете, может быть, у него тоже были галюны. Полоний — это тяжелое отравление, я помню. Это не то. Ртуть тоже вряд ли. С галюнами что-то связано. Подождите, а что там есть еще? Талий. Что дает талий? Подождите, отравление талием вызывает галлюцинации? Просто чисто загуглить. Талий. Сейчас. Отравление талием. Так, мне верните, пожалуйста, русский язык. Не белорусский. Давайте, чтобы я не вот. Отравление талием. Симптомы. Рвота, понос, боль уже расстройством, беспокойство, боль в ногах, судороги в их, слабость в конечностях. Так, пока не подходит. Полоний. Тут что-то даже ничего не написано. Идеальный яд написан. Через кожу может. Выпадение волос, также симптомы. Сейчас мы с вами узнаем, что за симптомы. Написано, что первое — это выпадение волос. Но у него потливость была. Правильно? Правильно. Ой, блин, тут не написано. Можно симптомы почитать? Боль в животе, повышенное давление. Расстройство зрительной функции, постоянно усталость, состояние бреда, наличие галлюцинаций, онемение пальцев. Это, походу, полоний. Так, ладно, полоний и ртуть. Мне кажется, здесь ты, в принципе, не угадаешь. Плюс она что-то ему дала в руки. Может быть, это было отравлено полонием. Как она сама тогда не отравилась? Слизистая красная. Повышение температуры. Походу, это полоний все-таки больше подходит. Вот что я вам скажу. Судя по его симптомам. Давайте выберем, что это полоний. Я не знаю. Полоний 210. Пусть будет полоний.
Polonium-210.
Я не знаю.
Thanks, kid.
Я не знаю. А полоний прям принимать будет? Или это от полония? Сейчас откинется. Бляха-муха, приколы будут. У него не красные, не глаза вроде, ничего.
No. Marcus! Marcus! Marcus!
А там не ртуть, там было что-то другое написано. Типа что-то... Так он еще... Я вижу, что он живой еще. Подождите.
I'm gonna find out who did this. I won't let you down again.
Там что-то было дирту. Мы что-то еще не узнали, да? А я что, знала? Чем? Ну, блин, вас не следует сказать, чтобы обвинить кого-либо. Ну, хорошо. Тогда я тебе соберу их.
Well, where the hell have you
Я
been?
в слезах вся, в
Which one
соплях.
of you did it?
Abby, are you okay?
Who did it?
Abby, explain yourself.
He's dead. He's fucking dead. Who murdered Uncle Marcus? Who was it? Who did it?
Abby, love, calm down. No,
No, they
one-
did, Nan. They fucking did it.
Abby, cut this out now.
Who's the fucking murderer?
Right, that's enough. I warned you once.
You fucking bastards!
Сейчас мне придет сообщение, да? А если бы у меня была возможность, я бы кого-то обвинить могла, да? Если бы у меня были доказательства, я прям наехала бы на кого-то из
I'm
конкретно.
so sorry.
Мы с теткой плохо поговорили, мы ничего не узнали. Мы хорошо поговорили с пацаном, узнали 2 улики. А с мамкой и с Тоби поговорили, только по 1 улике узнали. Мы не узнали, кто убийца. Чёрт. Ну, есть, кстати, а чё, это игра такая, которую, ты можешь, типа, проходить, и тогда, может быть, докопаешься до истины. Я думаю, что мы с вами сыграем еще и 2-ю серию. Если с 2-й не узнаем, и в 3-ю сыграем. Прикольно. Мы с вами не говорили еще с девкой этой, короче, с сеструхой. Она все время отбрекивалась как-то. То я хочу с этим потрындеть, то с этим. Короче, надо с ней поговорить обязательно. И с Нэн мы еще не говорили. Мы ничего не знаем пока. Короче, с этим пацаном можно... У него было 2 телефона, мы выяснили. Я пыталась узнать, как в интернете нанять убийцу. Нахрена? Интересно, интересно. Что ж, ну тогда в следующей серии будем выяснять дальше. Может быть, кого-то обвиним. Хорошо. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Не забывайте подписываться на канал, комментировать, ставить лайки, рассказывать друзьям. Ссылочка на плейлист с прохождением Who is kicked Uncle Маркус. Сначала новой игры найденного доказательства не будут удалены. Если... вот что это прогресс. Вот, так у нас будут сами доказательства, мы уже будем с вами дальше их накапливать. Отлично. Все. Тогда услышимся в новой серии. Ссылочка будет на плейлист, на игру в описании. И с другими ФМВ играми тоже туда добавлю. Заглядывайте туда. А я с вами прощаюсь. Мы услышимся в новой серии. Всем удачи и пока.